And we're live. Hey guys, welcome to Whiskey, Wine, and Writing. I'm Tasha.
I'm Tiff. What's up, guys?
I was wondering if she was going to say her name. It's okay. Sorry for the delay. My webcam did not want to work. It was being a pain in the ass. So I had to disconnect it and reconnect it and all that fun jazz. But hey, it's working now. So that's what.
Tasha, you totally suck right now.
Who? What? Huh?
Ew. I can't take the YouTube link from your fucking blog because you have it embedded.
I don't have it embedded. It's just the link.
No,
You
it's
said
embedded.
just click the right-hand corner. It says watch on YouTube. It'll take you directly to YouTube.
Oh, wait, there's the link. Shut up.
I'm not saying anything. Not a single solitary word.
Shut your face.
You love me. It's okay.
No, I haven't talked to you in how many days?
So, well, that's not my fault.
I know, it's fine. I love you.
I love you too. So, as you guys can tell, it's been hectic for both of us this past week. I started back to school, and I'm trying to get my schedule in order with that and the studying and doing all this stuff. And Tiff has been doing her thing.
And Tiff's been completely MIA since Friday morning, and it's now Monday night. That's a lot of days for me to be social media silent. So, hi, guys. What's up, bitches? Oh, I got a new journal today, guys. Look, I want to show you because it's pretty. It has a very large peacock on the front.
That's pretty. I like that.
It is, and it's got the same picture on the back.
Hi, Lane. Hi, Emma.
What's up, guys? I have a necklace that is made of, it's a Native American necklace. It's made of pewter and turquoise that is a peacock. So I saw this, and I was like,
That's awesome. I have a Native American necklace too. It has a dreamcatcher, bear claw, some other kind of claw. I don't know. It was actually my husband's mother. She was very into Native American, and she always used to go to the Native American festivals. So piece by piece, she built this necklace. So it's like a charm necklace. And so it was given to me by my husband, and it'll go to our daughter when we have kids. So.
Wait, what if you don't have a daughter?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I guess it'll go to the son. I mean, it's a pretty unisex necklace. It's not like it's for girls, but
Brian could have like 12 kids and they could all be boys.
no. Let's work on one. One is good. So, anyways, I have actually got to read some of Emma's work. Our faithful viewer here. She's a really fantastic writer.
Emma, I'm so sorry that I haven't started it. I promise I'm getting my shit together as we speak.
Well, I don't know if you still have. She's done a lot of editing on it since we've been talking, so you might want to have her just link you to the Google Doc, like we do. That's actually how me and Tiff do editing, is through Google Docs.
Either one. You totally know my email. Oh, and just by the way, for everybody watching who has sent me their Twitter pitches, guys, I've been going through a rough patch, but I'm back as of tomorrow. They will be tweaked and back in your inboxes before the 9th. Don't anybody have a shit fit. And if you still want to send me yours, there is still time. So send away. Okay.
I will get any feedback on mine, and I'm our CP partner.
I know. It's terrible. I apologize. I love you.
So that's okay. And I'm sorry, I probably look somewhat gross. I haven't been feeling well the last 2 days. I don't know if I just ate something that didn't agree with me or what, but yeah. So I'm just too lazy to care about makeup and stuff, but yeah, so I'm like, whatever. I'm here! Okay, so, enough randomness. Pitch Wars, guys. We are on the final countdown to find out who the mentees are. Now, Tiff and I kind of had this idea. So mentees, once you guys are announced, if at any point you and your mentor want to come on so we can talk and hear about your whole dynamic, or you want to come on by yourself and we can hear, you know, what you did and your techniques and stuff like that to kind of help out the people who didn't make it, that would be awesome. So we're here. We're happy to have you on and talk and all that good stuff.
Yeah, what she said.
Don't go with the what she said stuff. It's not cool.
She said.
So, yeah, so everybody was asking earlier, actually, via Brenda, what time everything was going to be revealed. And so I thought it was pretty cool, and I'm going to try and find it here. Brenda was like, well, I can give you a hint at what time it'll be released on the 3rd. And then she was like, how about a riddle instead? And so
What is she, part of the fucking Hobbit? We are not, look, we are not Bilbo, you are not Gollum. No, no.
Well, I'm going to read the riddle anyways because it's somewhat awesome. So it goes, you'll see me when the sun is high and also late at night. I'm in the songs of holidays and when the snow is white. Kings and queens and royalty are all found in me. I am the largest of them all with just one you see. Step by step with pounding feet, I'm tribes of angry men. I'm above your hands right now for help where to go again. You'll use me in the kitchen or add a little more. I'll be in the years to come and the days of yore. What am I?
I'm not good at riddles, so I'm out.
Okay, so it was the number 12. All right, that was the answer to the riddle. I originally thought that meant noon, but apparently I was corrected. It's supposed to be midnight Eastern time on the 3rd, which means very late tomorrow night for some of us. So.
Which means, ladies and gentlemen, which means Tasha and I might have to talk about this. It means we might have to do a midnight showing of Whiskey, Wine, and Writing and cover the drop.
Actually, you said you weren't going to be here tomorrow.
I'll be here. I'll be home by midnight.
Well, yeah, I hope so. Okay, well then we will have a third participant hosting because I had worked up a co-host in Nikki Roberti. So she will also be chatting with us. Oh, look at Tip. Yes, because Nikki's...
I say, like, seriously, I say we start the show at, like, 11:55. And we sit here and go until she has posted...
I think we should start and do it kind of either at 11 or 11:30 to kind of build up with the anticipation and give people something to do for that last hour, half an hour, and we can, like, talk with people and, you know, get their feelings and stuff like that as it counts down, sort of like New Year's, except for Pitch Wars.
We can totally do that too. I'm down. I'm totally down. I'm so down, like a fat kid at a Cheesecake Factory.
All right, so apparently our showing will be tomorrow at 11, which gives us an hour beforehand to talk to you guys about the picks, and then once the picks are made, we're going to go through and we're going to announce all of them. So, yeah, definitely.
Hold on a sec, I hear my dog crying. I'm like, why is my dog crying? Is somebody beating her with a stick?
Really? Are you going to leave me to talk to my... She's going to leave me to talk to myself? She loves doing this to me. It's okay, guys. So remember, if you're watching this on Google, we do have our live Q&A feed. Go see your dog while I start pitching everything. Go away.
Cool. Make sure you pitch my shit too, because I'm not going to be.
I will. Now go away. Goodbye. So once again, we have our live Q&A feed up. If you have any questions for us, feel free. You can also hit us up at Twitter. I'm at 30nerdy. She's at TRozAuthor. My blog is at 30nerdyfabulous. At 30nerdy. Yeah. 30nerdyfabulous.wordpress.com. It's actually been revamped, so go check it out. It's all pretty and stuff. So I like it. So I do want to do a couple of announcements. Actually, today, the lovely Charlie Holmberg had her release for The Paper Magician. She is doing a giveaway on her blog, and you can hear my dogs barking in the background. I'm so sorry. So if you go to Charlie's Twitter, which is at CN Holmberg, HOLMBERG, you can actually say congratulations, as this is her debut novel. It's fantastic. I got it on Kindle first, and I just finished it today. Great read. Pick it up. Support her as a Pitch Wars mentor, and the fact that it's her debut novel. Definitely go ahead and
Whose debut came out? I missed it. Who?
Charlie Holmberg's The Paper Magician. Her release was today. I got it on Kindle first, so I already read it. Because you can get it early through that. So I already read it, but her actual release was today. So go pick it up and all that stuff. So
now I have
that's 5 a.m. her time for tomorrow.
Dude, you know you're totally gonna get your ass out of bed at like 4:30 so that you can have coffee and be watching at 5 a.m. Like, you know it. There's no denying it because we're dead fucking sexy.
I'm glad I get to sleep in Wednesday because I have classes on Tuesday and Thursday, so if it's midnight, you know, Tuesday, Wednesday, at least I can sleep and I don't have to worry about being up at like 7 in the morning to make it to class.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no bueno. So, sorry, I'm cleaning up the Q&A feed. So, okay. All right, there we go. All right.
Okay.
So also another thing is Rebecca Yarros is another mentor, and we've had her on the show before. And as we have people on the show, and as I get to know the mentors, I try to buy their books if they have them out. And I bought her book, which is Full Measures. It's a new adult. Seriously, I started that today after I finished The Paper Magician, and I finished it today, like 2 hours later. I could not put it down. It's.
She said like she's got so much determination when I'm not around. Do you see this? Maybe I need to disappear for weekends more often.
Shut up.
Tasha gets so much done.
It's so freaking fantastic, Tiff. It's a book you're gonna adore. Absolutely freaking adore. I mean, it takes really a lot for me to want to cry over a movie or a book. I mean, there were times with this book I was tearing up, and she takes you on just a roller coaster. You're up, you're down, you're left, you're right, and you're like wanting to choke the protagonist at some point because you're like, why, stop being dumb. And it's just a great book. It's fantastic. So, and then she actually told me today, because I was tweeting to her about it, that her next novel is based off a side character in the novel, Jagger. Oh my God, I'm like, man, if you're giving him a girl, she better be worthy, because I really like Jagger. He's an awesome character in the book.
You're fangirling right now. It's adorable.
I am fangirling because The Paper Magician was so unique, and I love the storyline and everything. And then I read Rebecca Yarros, and just like I went through 2 books today, and it was just awesome. So,
nice.
Emma says we're both sexy.
Thanks, man.
And Dan says she'll be at work. And the replays are always up on my blog, dirtynerdyfabulous.wordpress.com. So if you
don't worry, we'll tweet you later.
After, you can definitely see it after. So.
Jesus Christ, guys! Like, did you all think that I was never coming back? Like, I've never had this many things on my tweet thingy that I apparently haven't checked. Like, holy shit balls.
Well, you know, you kind of, like, disappeared for a while. Even I was messaging her, like, are you alive? What is going on? I haven't heard from you all weekend. I don't like this. Because we usually talk at least once a day. Even if it's just 3 a.m., we talk. So it's like, okay.
I love you guys. Thank you. Like, seriously. Like, I don't get, like, all, like, sappy and stuff, but I am for a second. So, thank you guys. Like, all the tweets,
she gets
all the messages. I'm sorry that I didn't reply to them. Thank you for sending them. It makes me feel very, like, squishy inside to know that you guys worried and that you care. I am going through some stuff, some pretty stressful stuff here at home, but I'm going to get through it. I get through everything, so don't freak out. So we're going to try. I'm going to try to get back to.
I'm going to be away for 1 minute. I'll be right back. It's your turn to talk to yourself.
Yay, it's my turn to talk to nobody because I can. So, but yeah, anyway, thank you guys. I'm sorry for everybody I ignored, and I will catch up on all you cool Twitter people over this week. So, by the way, guys, so I want Wednesday to be here already. I need to know if the fucking shit that I wrote made it into Pitch Wars, because it's driving me completely insane. I can talk to myself perfectly fine, because I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but I was a drug addict for a long time, and I tended to talk to myself all the time, so it's completely at home for me. I don't feel awkward at all.
Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah, Tiff, I don't know if you saw. I tagged you on Facebook. There's a thing going around.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You're the second person to tag me in it. You guys suck.
Why?
Stop tagging me in chain posts.
These aren't chain posts. Well, I mean, it kind of is, but it's fun. It's for writers, and it's not, you know, a bucket of ice cold water. So it's the rules is go to page 7 of your current work in progress, go to line 7 on that page, and post the next 7 lines as they are. Tag 7 people to do the same. And it's fun. You get to see a little snippet of what everybody's working on.
Why do I think like I'm going to go to line 7 and it's going to be like something completely terrible and badly written? And I'm going to be like, fuck, man.
Badly written, because this is off the freaking work in progress. I only have like, I don't know, 2,500 words on it so far. So it was like I even had to like double space everything just to have 7 pages.
Why are you, excuse me, why are you even working on a work in progress? Why are you not editing Redemption?
I did. I already edited 5 chapters of Redemption today. I needed something to do that wasn't editing.
How many more do you have to go before you're done?
A lot. But I'm working on it. But I go cross-eyed when I edit too long. So here, I'll read you my 7 terrible lines for my work in progress for this thing that's going around on Facebook. So it says, I don't really know all the details of this work in progress yet. I'm kind of world building and going from there. So just a little context, she's working at a catering company for a Norse mythology exhibit while that's going on. So all pictures of Vikings, Valkyries, and Norse gods.
Is this the one you read me the line from? Is this the one that I was thinking?
Oh yes, the one that I let you read the beginning and you really liked it? Yes.
The cock sauce?
I'm never going to live that down, and it's not cock sauce, it's cocktail sauce, okay?
But when you read it, you said cock sauce, and that changed. No, the first time you read it, you said
cocktail sauce. Okay.
The first time you read it to me, you said cock sauce, and that changed the whole dynamic of the fucking book. Like,
yeah, that really made it an interesting first line when she thought it was cock sauce instead of cocktail sauce. So,
fantastic. It's awful.
Anyways, so all pictures of Vikings, Valkyries, and Norse gods. Loki and Thor I knew, but so did everyone who'd seen the Avengers. Replica armor was framed to show the gear they fought in. Light glinted off a steel sword. The hilt was sharp angles with a purple amethyst-like stone crested in the center. The blade was broad, coming down to a sharp point. I'd hate to be on the wrong side of that. It's beautiful, isn't it? Alan tipped and walked into the viewing area. Gah! I jumped around to face him, nearly flinging the champagne glass in my hands. Jesus, you're as quiet as a friggin' ninja. So that's the 7 lines I posted. She's stuck on the cock sauce, everybody. It's okay.
No, like, all right, I have a question.
What?
Is this book adult too?
I don't know. This is on her 21st birthday, actually, so.
Like, I'm just trying to figure out, like.
Adult, I don't know yet.
Because I've read your other books, like, I'm trying to figure out why you would say friggin' ninja instead of fucking ninja.
Because it's in her character to say friggin' instead of fucking.
See, that's the problem. I'm so used to Mac that anybody doesn't cuss like a goddamn sailor. I'm like, Tasha, what the fuck is this?
Molly doesn't curse like a... I've noticed I have an affinity for M names. But luckily, at least the protagonist in this one is Alexa. But Molly doesn't curse like a sailor.
No, that's scary.
Yeah, but Molly's just Molly. Her dad's a serial killer. She doesn't need to curse. Okay, do not put your face in there. Okay.
Hi, Feeny.
You have school tomorrow. It's your first full day. You need to go to bed.
And everybody seems to like favoriting the fact that I said I'm smarter than the camera. It now works.
Okay,
That was how you at the beginning.
I'll be in a minute, okay? Just go in, lay down, go to bed. I love you. All right. Feeny has her first full day.
Orville. So, yeah, I've totally gotten over putting out my work, even if it's crap in first draft from Pitch Wars and all of this. I'm just like, okay, well, I get feedback and I get to improve it. It works.
That's true. That's true. I'll do the 7 lines thing later. I will do it, I promise. I have to do it twice, though. You're the second person to tag me in it.
Mm-hmm. Moving on.
I'll do it twice with 2 different works in progress.
And you're worried about my one work in progress while I'm editing Redemption? Really? Anyways.
Yeah, but here's the difference. You're human. I'm not.
Yeah. So, also, another tidbit, Rhonda Helms. Don't know if you guys know her. She's freaking awesome. She has a book out, which is, I believe, One Broke Girl, and it is free right now. So go support. And yes, One Broke Girl, Edgewood Falls, Book 1. I will be starting that tomorrow. Y'all need to go get it. It's free. Support her. Do all that jazz. So she's not a Pitch Wars mentor. She's just awesome. So go do it. Do it now.
It's not a Pitch Wars thing. She's just really cool. So
exactly. And we support authors in all their glory. So doesn't matter if they're Pitch Wars mentors or not. We support authors. So. Oh, yeah. And you know what? I want to make a note here. Apparently, Charlie, who has the Paper Magician today, she just made a slight mention that somebody apparently already attempted to plagiarize her. I don't know if that was in jest or not. But she made the comment, I guess I should be flattered, and I made the comment, no, we should probably gouge your eyes out with melon ballers. Plagiarizing is not cool. Write your own shit. Don't steal from other people. It's no bueno. We
Not
work
just
hard
that,
for our shit.
guys. Don't pirate books, guys.
No, don't.
If you're an author and you're pirating books, you need to slap the shit out of yourself. Because you wouldn't appreciate, like, once you publish, you'll realize what happens when people pirate your shit. Because you don't get paid for that shit, guys. So don't pirate another author's work. Download it the right way, okay?
Exactly. So, try to support the authors, and that's especially why I brought up Rhonda. It's free right now, so you can go, and she's still going to get the hit for that book that it's being bought. So go buy the book. I know it's on promo. Get it for free. You may find a new series you like. Just try it out. Support other authors, guys. It's the best thing we can do for them.
Don't totally suck ass.
No, please don't. So, so I'm very tempted now that when we go tomorrow to do our 11 o'clock show with Nikki and have the countdown to the Pitch Wars. I kind of want to play the final countdown as we come on the live air. Do you remember that song? It's the final countdown. I want to do that now.
All right,
I don't know why it just came into my mind. I want to do it.
All right, that's fine.
So
we need to have like some sort of buzzer so that every time a new post pops up, hit the buzzer and we can announce it.
I think I have those. I just have to go through my games, but I'm pretty sure I have a buzzer.
All right, find a buzzer.
Oh, I can get one on my phone. I'm sure they have an app for that. So for those of you who write adult and are on the getoffmyLawnCon.com, hashtag getoffmyLawnCon.
That's sad because I did not post on Get Off My Lawn Con.
You need to. Michelle has got, I believe she mentioned earlier that she's got 7 agents that are willing to participate, and 5 so far have joined. Each of these agents have the little early bird icon next to their name so you know who they are.
Tasha.
Yes.
I need to read you this tweet that was posted to me.
Okay.
It's from 2 days ago, which is why, and I'm just now getting it, but I have to read this to you. So, Joe posted to me on Twitter. Her Twitter handle is @JO_WU_author. And it says, T-Ross author, hashtag sexiest lines, A. That's going to be a hard one, pun intended. I love your guys' witty humor. I love you. And then her sexiest line, I'll read it since it's on here. Her sexiest line is actually, his teeth felt like teasing little knives. Bow chicka wow wow. Yep. Bow chicka wow wow. But I wanted to read that because the fact that she, first off, that wrote that that's going to be a hard one. Second off, Joe, I have the most sexual humor on the planet. So if you're watching this, you don't need to tell me pun intended. I'll get it every time. Keep them coming. That's like the best tweet ever. Sorry, I just had to read you that one. Continue with whatever we're doing.
I like how you're leaving this all on me. So
you're the smart one, dude. Why the fuck do you think I'm doing this with you?
Oh, okay.
I'm the cool one, and you're the smart one, and this is how we function together.
I'm such a nerd. It's okay.
You're the nerd on the job.
I don't know if you guys have been noticing that on Twitter, though, that a lot of even the mentors now are kind of pushing Brenda to do the reveal early. Have you
it, Brenda. We'll still do the midnight show tomorrow. Just look, people are going to end up in the Brenda. If you're watching, post and let me know you're watching. If you're not, you're going to watch this later. Because I'm going to beg, and I don't beg for anything. But I'm going to have to. People are going to wind up in the hospital, okay? Mental hospitals across the nation are about to get new fucking patients because we're waiting for you to post.
I will admit that even I posted on Twitter earlier, I was like, hello, anxiety. How nice of you to show up unannounced. Like, my anxiety just went bananas, and I'm like, where'd you come from? Hi. And I don't know if it's because we're so close to the reveal or what.
It is. Like, it's with everything that's been going on. Like, I just realized today that it's September 1st, and I was like, oh, me, she's going to release that shit in 2 days. Son of a man. Like, damn. So, yeah. Oh, my God, Natasha.
What
I
are you?
actually, I actually have bad news for you.
What?
So, my best friend might be getting me a job at her work.
Why is this
And
bad? This is good. Job is good.
listen, because I'm about to tell you why it's bad. Well, it's bad for you, and it's bad for our viewers. So if I get the job, the shift is 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. So I will no longer, on nights that I work, I will not be able to participate in Whiskey, Wine, and Writing. So I told you there was bad news. Like, I just said that, and then you said that's not bad news. That's a job. It's fantastic. Hey, Joe. But don't, like, stop giving
Pascal
me...
is going to come and smite you. Smite
Right.
the Tiff. Smite.
Well, while you're sitting there being
Smite
pissed,
is
I'll be
bad.
right back.
Really,
I'm sorry, you don't have to be mad. I love you. Just
she
continue.
leaves me while I'm holding a doll talking to Castiel, and yeah, that doesn't look crazy at all. I have weird props on my desk. I really do. So, anyways, another thing you guys might want to look at, there has been a lot of blog posts going around, of course. But I really, really liked Michelle's, michelleforlaughs.blogspot.com. She does the vague plot and our stakes and queries. She gives some really, really great examples on, you know, how it's a little bit more vague and how you can definitely tighten it up and give more detail. And, you know, I'm seeing a lot of queries that are definitely vague, my own included. Oh my God, you guys have no idea how many, you know, different ones I'm going through myself, how many versions. So definitely go over to Michelle's blog, check out the vague to the detailed, because she gives an example of her own query from Kindar's Cure. And I'll read that when she comes back, Lane, because she went AFK, leaving me all by my lonesome, which, you know, then I just look crazy because I'm talking to myself. I'm not good at the only host show. I prefer to have somebody else to talk to, because I just ramble and go on and on and on. So, actually, we may have had a couple of mentors on tonight, but it was my fault for missing Brenda's DM. And I didn't even realize it till tonight, so I'm really sorry on making you guys miss out on that. Like, it's completely my fault, no excuses. Dun dun dun. So, if you are doing these 7 lines, though, that would be great. If you guys want to let us know, link us or something so we could see it, and we can always read your 7 lines off on here. So in the meantime, there's been a couple of games going on for the Pitch Wars 2 recently, and one of them was your first book. And, you know, before Pitch Wars, just the first thing you ever wrote, can't speak, it's okay, first thing you ever wrote and finished. Doesn't mean you had to submit it anywhere or whatever. And I just thought it was funny because we all started coming out with our childhood stories. Like mine, for instance, my mom is total pack rat. When my brother's older, I'm the baby, and when he graduated high school, he got like this whole binder that was so pretty with all his achievements from school and all stuff. When I graduated, I got a box because she didn't want to do it again. So I got the box with everything in it. It wasn't all pretty, but in it, I found the very first story I ever wrote, which if I can find it in the box that I have, I'll show it to you guys on another show. But it's written on the old yellow legal pad, front and back, entitled "The Haunted House" by Natasha Rollerson, age 8 or 7, something like that. Young. So yeah, apparently I always wanted to be a writer, and I always liked the spooktacular stuff. So what can I say? Lane says she really wants to read at Michelle for Laughs YA Dystopian. Go get it! Definitely get it. It's supportive and good, and Michelle is fantastic, and she's doing all this early bird stuff and helping out authors, even so much more than mentoring. I mean, jeez, y'all are awesome. That's all I can say about the mentors and everything you guys do. So, and yes, I am talking to you guys, Lane. So, Lane also, she says she wrote something about a haunted house in 2nd grade. And, you know, I do remember that the first line of my first haunted house, age 7 or 8, however old I was, "It was a dark and stormy night." Not only passive, but so cliche, even that long ago. So, hey, Tiff's back. This is good. I don't have to ramble anymore.
Are you bitching about things that are cliche?
No, one of the games over the weekend that you missed was the first book basically you ever read. Anything that it just first thing you wrote didn't have to be, you know, finished or queried or whatever. And I said mine was The Haunted House, and I was age 7 or 8, I can't remember which. But I said the first line was, "It was a dark and stormy night." Not only passive, but, you know, cliche.
You want to hear something funny?
Hmm.
The first book I ever wrote, like the first actual book,
Mm-hmm.
took me
No, where'd you go? You're freezing.
2 years. Lane's read it. Silent Hearts. Oh no! Hold on.
The first actual.
Am I back? Am I back?
Yes, you're back. The first actual, like, if you want to go with novel that I wrote, was called Dead Visions. It's a terrible, terrible book. Like, it will never see the light of day. But it's the first one that I ever wrote and finished. It's insanity. So
anyway, the first book I ever wrote was Lane's read it. Was Silent Hearts, which was the first one I queried, which was a young adult's fantasy. That thing may never see the light of day again. I'm not sure yet.
it happens. It's like Dead Visions for me, and it was about a girl who just saw like a bunch of visions about people who would die, and I don't even remember what the stakes were, what the plot was. It was insane, and it was bad. It was first person, and it was like I this, I that, I, and I'm like, yeah, that's bad.
Get out of my office.
Hi, Joe.
You don't say hi to him right now. Anyway, back to what we were doing.
What were we doing besides losing our minds?
I have no fucking idea. Would you care to tell me? Sorry.
Um,
If there's any mentors watching, either in the Q&A or tweet us and how are you guys feeling now that
look at the tweets. They are like,
picks are in, you know, whatever. Come tell me how you're feeling so that I can not feel sorry for you but smile at the same time.
yeah, they've been dropping hints. Like the hints that the mentors have been dropping are insane. And it's like, you don't think it's you, but it could be you. And then what if it is you? But what if you think it's you, but it's not you? Now you're just getting your hopes up. Like, it's just a myriad of emotions. It's up and down, up and down, up and down.
Yeah, I'm going to get you the blanket in a minute. If you don't take your ass downstairs and lay down, I swear you're grounded for a week.
Uh-oh. Somebody got in trouble. Yeah,
You are such an instigator, dude. Like, such an instigator.
I know. I'm terrible.
I love you, but you're an instigator.
So, like, okay, Danny Morin, at Danny_Morin, I love her to death. She does these, like, little, Thursday, I can't remember what it's called, what is it, bait and pitch, I think, on her blog where you can post your pitches, and everybody can comment on them and you get critique, and I believe it's every Thursday, but don't hold me to that. I have to do a little bit more research. But anyways, she says one of her hints was, none of my top 3 queried me in last year's Pitch Wars. Actually, I don't think I got any requeries. A lot of my peeps have agents now. So, you know, all these hints, if you're watching the Pitch Wars feed, it's amazing the hints they're dropping, and it's messing with our psyche. Tiff, are you still there?
Hold on, I'm looking through the feed now.
Oh, okay.
I want to see what the evildoers are posting.
Another thing Danny says is one of my top 3 is not tweeted in over a week. I'm beginning to have concerns. Dun dun dun.
All right, Amy Reichert, you're just mean. I'm just going to put that out there. Amy just posted 4 minutes ago. Dashes through the Pitch Wars feed. No clues from me on who I picked to mentor. Runs out. Just mean. This is mean.
JC Nelson hasn't done any hints. He said, I'm going silent in the Pitch Wars feed until after the announcements. You all have my respect regardless of who gets chosen by whom. Keep writing. So no hints there. So some mentors aren't even hinting. They're not giving any nibbles.
You guys suck right now. You just like to torture us. It's mean. We're all going to have mental disorders by the time this is over for those of us that don't already. Rude. Rude.
I'm trying to go back through Natasha Neagles, which I know a lot of us actually submitted to her, and she was tossing some hints for a while.
The mentors are really, at this point, damned if they do, damned if they don't.
Yeah, she goes, one of Natasha Neagles was Pitch Wars tees. I don't know if my picks consider themselves nerds, but I think they are as nerdy awesome as me. So, and you also missed it, Tiff. Me and a few others, we had a talk about a Pitch Wars cruise where we all went on a cruise together, and we were going to kidnap celebrities that we found hot, so to be bartenders, dance for us, and somebody said, and
I don't know who I'm picking.
Mike, and he was like, yeah, 200 writers go away on a retreat and 199 come back. And I go, hey, as a guy, you'd be the minority. He goes, my wife won't like that. I go, well, that's why you'd be the one who's not coming back. So.
Love it. Like, if we're kidnapping celebrities, like, y'all already know who I got, so we good.
Yeah, you're going with Jason Momoa. I'm going with Manny Bennett, although I was fighting over the guys from Supernatural with Jodie, who's at 2,000 words. At 2,000 underscore words, another awesome one, and we were like, yeah, we're both Dean girls, so we fight over them all the time.
All right, so we'll just let her bring Dean and you bring Manu, and then at some point during the cruise, you guys can switch.
I like that idea. It's what do they call those, swinger parties?
Yep.
It's the swinger party of the Pitch Wars cruise. We're terrible.
Pitch Wars swinger night.
So.
The only person I'm trading with is whoever brings Alexander Skarsgård.
Oh, yes, and I actually tweeted back to Natasha Neagle about this. She had tweeted that the hardest part about being a Pitch Wars mentor is knowing I'm disappointing 138 of you that applied for me. For this, I'm sorry. And I was like, even if we're not picked, it's been such an amazing experience, I wouldn't change my choices. Everyone's amazeballs. And I use that word, amazeballs. All you mentors, amazeballs. Awesome. And then Tip muted her mic, so I'm talking to
I did.
myself.
I'm sorry. I can't yell at my daughter and talk here, and I don't want you guys to hear me yell at my daughter because I get really loud. So I just mute my mic so that you guys don't have to be like, God, that's a loud bitch.
Emma posted for us that one of Danny's other hints is that at least 2 of my writers live in the Midwestern U.S.
That's me.
Dun, dun. See, they love dropping these little hints because it's just amazing. Emma also says 3 of my mentors' picks only tweeted a handful of times, no hints from them at all. So.
I don't think the 4 that I submitted to have tweeted any hints. I don't think it is. I don't think they have. So.
Another one of Natasha's is, I chatted with both on Twitter in the most random conversations, both writing and non-writing related.
Now, everybody who submitted to her is going back through their Twitter feed to see if they actually, had random conversations with her. So you're going to have, a handful of them that are just like, it's got to be me.
Oh, wow, I just saw this from Natasha's feed as I was going through it, now that I sound like a stalker. But she goes, if you can, I would love to see Pitch Wars reactions uploaded. If you record yourself being picked, show me.
Guys, we're going to be here.
Fantastic idea.
We're going to be here. Let's do it. We can, I swear to God, every time somebody gets picked, if you just log on to Google and come see us while we're doing the live feed, we'll just put you on the feed for a minute so we can do your reaction live and record it.
Absolutely. We could do it like that and just be like, okay, you were picked. What are you going to do next?
Yeah, we're going to, so we will totally bounce, what is it? So it's 74 picks and 74 alternates?
Yeah, something like that.
140, so 148. We'll bounce 148 even out of it.
Not all of them are probably going to do it, so.
Let's go. I would totally do all of them, though, if they signed on. They were like, I got picked. I'd be like, let's go. Let's do it.
So.
We'll rock this shit, guys.
That and Even so, I think if you like upload it to your own YouTube, we can add YouTube vids, so you just kind of need to link us, and then we can connect the video through our feed, and it'll play. So.
Yeah, but she said she knows how to work this shit. I don't.
I just fake it till I make it.
I like that. Fake it till I make it. I'm totally down.
So, Lane says the mentor she submitted to are pretty quiet, and she highly doubts it's her. But you never know.
Lane, if I could, I'd slap you for that one.
She also said, as much as we'd miss you, work is good, which is very true. So.
I know, but I'm totally gonna miss you guys. Like, you're gonna be doing a show, and I'm gonna be like on my break at work and log in through my phone just to be like, hey guys, this is our work. I love you. And then just log off.
I'm gonna be sad.
I know. I'll get 2 days off a week, but it's a bartending job at the Hilton.
Ooh, wow, chicka, wow, wow.
Yeah, decent money. 3 to 11 shift isn't that bad. It's a job, and we all know how bad Tiff has needed a motherfucking job. So fingers crossed. The application's getting turned in tomorrow. I actually have a friend that works there that's going to try to work her awesome magic, and I'll keep you guys definitely posted.
Lane says, my first novel-length story was started in high school, originally a Buffy fic. No one shall ever see it, at least nowhere near what it is.
So nobody will ever read.
We all have that manuscript that nobody will ever see. Okay, whether it's a short story that's your first, or like a full-on novel that you wrote and then you were like, yeah, this is just a POS, and put it to the side to start something else as you were learning. Yeah, we all have it. So.
We do. That may be Silent Hearts for me. Like, I swore I was going to rewrite it because it's meant to be a series, and I already know like where the series is supposed to go. But the more I think about it, I'm just like, I honestly don't know if I'm ever going to go back to that. Like, I may just let that bitch chill and never touch it again.
It might happen. You don't know. It all depends, I guess, if you're going to be mused for it, I guess. So.
I'm going to kick you in the teeth for your negativity right now in this Q&A. Have a little faith, Mr. Dan. Emma posted, she said, no, I can't record myself looking at results. I'm 99.9999 certain I did not. The first chapter was way too drab, but I did get blog assistant to Sharon Johnston. Oh, so I'm pretty happy. I keep wanting to write blog ass. Have a little faith, woman. Jesus. We all feel that way, but we don't know who made it, so until they're posted, have a little faith. Seriously, guys. Do it.
Oh, and another, Emmy gave me my first shot blog writing, speaking of that, at Emmy Mears. She is such a sweetheart. She is so feisty. I love her to death. She just came out with her debut novel as well, which is, I think it's The Masked Songbird. So if you go to @EmmyMears on Twitter, you can find her. There's some giveaways going for that as well. So definitely support her as well. She is fantastic. You can also see her online blog at searchingforsuperwomen.com, which is where I used to contribute. So she's very...
Tasha, I've decided I'm getting another tattoo based on a book.
Uh-oh, what you getting?
I'm going to get the Mockingjay pin from the Hunger Games.
That's cool. I'm getting a tattoo at the end of my semester. It's my graduation present, but I'm not saying what it is yet.
So I'm going to get that one and the Lorax, so that'll be 2.
So.
I want to get the Berenstein Bears tattooed somewhere.
Really? The Berenstein Bears?
Dude, I grew up on those books. My kids read those books. Like, they were the best.
Yeah, they still are the best, but I don't know that I'd want them tattooed on me.
I'd totally do it. I really would.
Jam says a video reaction would be amusing to do just because my reactions to good news are fairly underwhelming. I'd probably just smile and say, oh, that's so cool. That's like the guy who wrote not the declarative, oh my gosh. He wrote an entire book that's questions. The whole book from beginning to end is just questions.
Who would read a book that's nothing but questions?
He won an award for it.
What?
He did, and I'm going to see if I can find it because I can't freaking think of it. I think it's the interrogative book. Yeah, the interrogative mood, a novel, question mark, and that is by Paget Powell, who actually, he was the creative writing teacher for my creative writing teacher. So that's how I found out about this. But if you look him up on YouTube, Paget Powell, for winning an award, he is so underwhelmed. He's just like stupefied. Like, it's hilarious the way he accepts the award. It's really great. He's a great, just, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Sorry, that just made me think of Paget Powell because the video reaction is so underwhelming. Me, I'd be fangirling and gushing. Oh my god! Yeah, I'm weird.
You think she won a fucking Emmy, dude? Seriously?
No, I'm already honored just to have come this far and gotten to do this show and meet so many fantastic people.
We've had a shit ton of fun.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Brenda Drake. You've made our lives very interesting.
Yep.
Recently. So thank you. We love you.
Mm-hmm.
Hearts. Hearts.
Hearts. So, Brighton says, are you guys still looking for clues on who we picked, or are you over it?
No, we're still fucking looking.
Anymore.
We're still looking, viewers.
So, yeah. And then there was silence, which is no bueno on a live feed.
And then.
So, guys, since apparently I'm going to be losing Tiff as my co-host, at least on a regular basis. Maybe. More than likely, because she's probably going to get the job and leave me all by my lonesome. I see how it is.
I love you.
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
But anyway,
listen, Tasha, if I get this job.
Coming on tomorrow to co-host with us. So we'll do that, and then, you know, we might be looking for some co-hosts, you know, guest co-hosts on nights Tiff can't be here or when she can partially be here for work and stuff like that. So if it's something you're interested in, hit us up.
But, Tasha, here's one good thing about me getting a job.
Money?
I'll be able to make it down there in October.
You already said you can make it down here in October.
I know, but it's definitely going to happen because I'll have money in the bank like a boss, which means we can have some mad-ass motherfucking fun.
Oh, yeah. So.
Boom.
I gotta see this link. Somebody just said I'm from Tennessee, and if I get picked or not, this is my reaction. And it's Jed Clampett. What in tarnation? That's great. I'm sorry, I'm such a dork. And if you don't know who Jed Clampett is, it's really the Beverly Hillbillies. You should know who Jed Clampett is.
If you don't know what the Beverly Hillbillies is, you haven't lived. Go YouTube.
Not the movie though. The movie wasn't that great. The show.
Fantastic though.
Well, I mean, the movie's alright. It's just, I don't know. It's alright. I mean.
Speaking of movies, I'm totally like little kid excited because they're making another SpongeBob movie.
Yeah, see, I don't like SpongeBob, so.
I love SpongeBob, and I'm so excited because there's gonna be another SpongeBob movie. Like, yay! Sorry, I'm done now. SpongeBob for the win.
JM says, don't think I would be super excited or anything. I just don't show it the way people expect. I think we.
That would be me if I won the lottery. I'd be like, dude, I won the lottery. Like, that would be me.
My mom actually won $1 million on a scratch-off once, and I was sleeping in the guest room because we were living with them at the time. This was not too long after Brian had cancer, so we were still living with them, and I was asleep in my room, and all of a sudden I hear my mom scream, bloody murder. I thought somebody died. I woke up right out of bed, jumped out. What's wrong? And she kind of, I guess, thought she was hallucinating or something because she had to have everybody verify that. I mean, don't get me wrong, people. When you win $1 million on a scratch-off, it's nowhere near $1 million that you actually get to take home between taxes and all that other crap. But, you know, for her, it was shrill scream exciting enough to make me fall out of bed, literally. So, Tiff, stop playing on your phone. You're supposed to be talking to me for all these people who are watching.
Well, people are hitting me up on Facebook and stuff, dude, and I can't open my Facebook browser because my whole fucking camera will freeze, so...
My notifications feed is actually pretty quiet tonight. I'm surprised.
Well, you know, I've been MIA.
Yeah, that's exactly MIA. So,
Like
hi,
3 days.
we don't have a
So
regular...
Steve Golden just posted.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say he just posted. We have a regular schedule. No, we just wing this shit, bro. But if you follow us on Twitter, we'll always post at least like a day in advance when we're gonna do a show. So.
Yep, at 30 Nerdy, at T. Rose Author. So you can find us, and we always post, and it may be regularly, it may not, because it's all based around, it started from Pitch Wars, and it's all based around writing and writing competitions and stuff like that, and when we can get guests on the show. So, yeah, it has different factors. We're just like...
If you could have, like, seriously, if you could have, like, any author in the world on this show, who would it be?
Well, that's not fair.
I know who mine is.
Any author.
Any author, like, in the world, who would it be? What?
I didn't say anything yet.
Well, work it out. I need an answer.
I'm working on it! Stop pressuring me!
Peer pressure. Peer pressure. Who would it be?
I think it would be a tie between Neil Gaiman and Kelly Armstrong. Both of which are fantastic freaking writers. Kelly Armstrong's series, Women of the Otherworld, has become a TV show, Bitten, on Sci-Fi. So it's going into season 2 now. And she started this like a decade ago, and it's finished. There was only 13 books in the series. But it's a great urban fantasy paranormal series. And then Neil Gaiman is just Neil freaking Gaiman. So, you know, Neil Gaiman. Enough said. Yeah, it killed me that you did not know who Neil Gaiman was. That's like full on. That's like not knowing who J.K. Rowling is. I mean,
some of us would like to forget who J.K. Rowling is at times.
I understand that, but the name in society is known. It's like Neil Gaiman. Neil freaking Gaiman. He's awesome.
She's getting ridiculous, guys. Mine's a tie between 3.
Okay.
So, Laura Lee. I'm obsessed with her books now, obviously. George R. R. Martin or Stephen King. I need to talk to them. Like, George R. R. Martin, because I want to pester when the fuck he's going to finish them goddamn books.
He's going to tell you to fuck off. He's already told people to fuck off about it.
I know.
No, I'm not going to give you an answer to that because I don't know. So, the end.
And Stephen King, just because it's fucking Stephen King. Who wouldn't want to talk to him? Really?
Emma says Kathy Reichs. Did I say that right? Reichs? Yeah. Kathy Reichs. I have no idea who that is.
There we go. There's a Twitter thing, guys. Tweet us if you could see any author on this show worldwide. Who would it be? Hashtag Pitch Wars. Hashtag WWW. Hashtag Awesome Authors. Go. Do it now. My Twitter feed better blow up, guys. Let's go. Do it. Tweet us.
I just put it on the Pitch Wars feed to see who listens. So we'll go from there.
What she
See,
said.
even Lane says Neil Gaiman. Mic drop. The end. That's it. Neil Gaiman. It's Neil freaking Gaiman.
Oh dear God, she's way too excited about this. I'm too tired.
Gaiman. Oh my God.
I've only slept like maybe 12 hours in the last 72. So I'm exhausted, guys. I can't get really excited. I'm sorry. I love you. Love all of you.
Evelyn Ehrlich, I'm pretty sure I said her name wrong, says, I'm very excited to reveal my Pitch Wars team in a couple of days, and I hope everyone else will root for them too. We're all family here. That's right, people. If you don't get picked, remember etiquette, please, and make sure that you support the people who are picked, and you take what you've learned from this competition to improve your writing. Don't start bashing mentors or people who got picked. That's no bueno, not cool.
Don't be, okay, so there's this Australian late night talk show host that I forget his name, but I watch his stuff on YouTube all the time. His tagline is, don't be a dick. So we're going to use that one. If you don't get picked, cheer everybody on and don't be a dick. All right?
Exactly. So.
Yeah. So.
Yep. Why are you singing the Jeopardy theme song?
I was waiting for you to talk. I was waiting for you to talk about something. I'm filling the dead air with.
Really, I have to come up with all the topics. How does that work?
You do today.
Oh goodness.
You want me to start the Smurf song? And do that one. La 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 la.
Enough. The end. Benito. So for the Get Off My Lawn Con, I know I mentioned that the agents have their early bird tags. Not a lot of people know this, I don't think, because the easy way to find them is not to go post by post, but if you go down to, if you're on the main page, there's a tab that says members, and if you just scroll down the members, you'll see which one had that little thing, and you can go through and see what posts they've made and whose they've commented on and things like that. So, you know, work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, what she said.
With the she said stuff. As for me, I am totally digging the Get Off My Lawn Con. I've gotten so much great feedback there for my queries and my first 5 pages and my first 250 words. It's great. I try to hit up at least 3 critiques on it as I'm drinking my morning coffee. That's like one of the first things I do in the morning now is I try to get over there and critique for you guys. Now, I am far from the end all be of all critiquers, but I try to get over there and, you know, help out where I can. So if you're on there and you're posting your stuff on there, make sure you are giving back. And I don't mean that for me, I mean for anybody over there. I've seen people with like 0 replies to their stuff, which is no bueno. So make sure you're giving back. Something, critique something.
If you say no bueno one more time on this fucking show tonight.
I am so sorry. Honestly, I did a bunch of Spanish homework today, and that kept coming up in the online version of the vocabulary you have to go to, like the muy bueno and the no bueno, and it kept coming up. Seriously, a lot. So, sorry. My bad. And then Tiffany went quiet. Am I talking to myself again?
Yes.
This is not cool. EJ Moore says Tamara Pierce.
There we go.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's right, guys. Come on. Tweet it up. Shit, guys. Come on. I know we're almost at the end of Pitch Wars. I know that we're almost at the end of the really waiting hard part. Okay? But come on. Let's get this Twitter feed bumping.
What are people, I mean, what are you doing to pass the time? Besides being stressed, you need to stop.
All right, because we had Brighton on here, I have to read the tweet she just posted. She said, another day, another instance of Rebecca Yaros giving me shit for my preference of licking any/everything I call dibs on.
Wait, no, I totally said something to Brighton about that the other day, actually. I was like, seriously, Brighton slobber. What the hell?
So epic.
Actually, we got into a chat because I was like, shun the non-believer. I don't know. I said something because somebody unfollowed Brighton, and we were just joking around. And I was like, "How dare thee! It's blasphemy!"
How dare thee? That's hilarious.
I went there because I can. So.
See that.
No.
Cat, we keep having these overwhelming moments of silence.
Because I'm reading the Twitter feed, okay? And yeah, it's been a freaking weekend. It really has.
Yeah, it's been a weekend.
It's a weekend. And I know it's a holiday weekend, so whatever.
I know. Like, is anybody even watching this show tonight because it's a holiday weekend?
Here. Hold on. Yeah, we got about 10 viewers tonight. Emma says I have to go to bed at 3 a.m. My daughter has her first very big day of school in the morning. Good night. Stay awesome. You both totes amazeballs. See, that's the new word, amazeballs.
Yeah, I actually can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to stay on here until 11.
Well, I mean,
Sorry,
considering the fact that it's a holiday weekend and we pretty much said a lot of stuff, we can always cut it short tonight, especially since we're going to do the countdown tomorrow.
Yeah.
And pull that all together and get everything ready for that so that we have a really epic show.
No.
Like, maybe we can do some games and stuff like that for the countdown.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Totally down. We can do totally going to do some book trivia, guys.
yeah, do some trivia stuff and, you know, all kinds of stuff. So Tiff and I are going to actually go ahead and end this early tonight so that we can start getting everything ready for tomorrow night and we can get some games set up and, you know, just a lot of fun for the countdown so people aren't pulling out their hair an hour beforehand.
Amen. I'm totally down.
Guys, so thanks for tuning in. We love y'all. Hit me up at
tomorrow. Tomorrow.
At T-Laws Author if you have any suggestions for the countdown show. And we'll talk to you then. Have a good one, guys.